once you've come, you don't want to go anywhere else. We don't, do we?
No cause to.
No. We can be here a long while, mind you.
Yes, you never feel as if they're trying to get rid of you, which is good. You feel important when you come here to do a deal, and they spend as much time as they feel that we need to settle the deal.
And nothing's too much trouble for them. You know, if they can't get a particular colour car in for you, they'll go a sort of great deal to try and get it for you.
Oh yes.
Yeah, nothing. They're very, very good. I would recommend them to anybody.
You know what it's like if you go in a shop yourself and you don't quite get treated how you think you ought to be treated, and that's a bit painful at times, and so we always try and put ourselves in the position of the customer. You know, if you walk into a showroom, sometimes they're pretty intimidating situations, and people are, you know, they're committing to a lot of finance here, and we've got to make certain we don't get too carried away. We've got to understand, you know, what this customer's feeling when they walk in.
Well, they have a wide network of other distributions with Isuzu, Land Rover and Ford and Nissan. So if you know, whatever you want to buy, like I've had a Nissan truck off them as well, there's always, you know, there's something there for everyone, so you have the full range really, so there's no need to, you know, go anywhere other than Halesworth really for a car.
I like to meet customers, and I think it's important to keep in touch with your customers. I mean, obviously you're always under time constraints and you're always trying to do lots of different things during a day, but again it comes back to the customer focus, doesn't it? If you miss, if you're going to tuck yourself away and never see a customer again, you would quickly lose touch with reality. You need to hear some of the things that are happening, and I can't meet every customer, it's sort of impossible to do that. However, I will try and get involved, not only in the business but socially as well, and again it's about building relationships and getting a message out there that we are approachable.
Well, Hammonds do provide vehicles for us in all sorts of areas. In our retail business, our cellar and kitchen stores, but also in our transport vehicles and also in cars. It just so happens that our chairman, Jonathan Adnams, regularly buys his vehicles from Hammonds, so that's a pretty good endorsement, I think, in itself.
We offer a whole range of finance products that are available on the marketplace now. We've got contract hire, we've got leasing, we've got personal contracts, we've got HP, traditional HP, and a whole raft of other things. And we will tailor this, whatever the customer wants. We will try and make it fit. And generally we can, because there's so much money involved now that the lenders are very flexible. And we're generally speaking, we will put a proposition to them, and they'll try and help.
It's the service that they provide, the service that they can give. It's a very personal service, and I think as far as Adnams is concerned, that's something that we like. We like to have a good relationship with our providers, and I think Hammonds provide that. I think that's their point of difference, I think.
we get a good deal. We're always welcome, which I think is good. And on a whole, that's a very good company, don't we?
That's right.
We've never had any problems with them whatsoever.
There was an occasion once that my daughter had a car from Hammond's. She lives in Norfolk, so outside King's Lynn, and she had a problem with a car once. I think it may have been a service, but she took it into the local Ford dealer, and they noticed that her car had come from Hammond's, and the chappie she was dealing with remarked that, oh dear, he said, "You've been to Hammond's." He said, "We call them the Bermuda Triangle. If ever any of our customers go to Hammond's, it's very unlikely we'll ever see them again." Which I thought was quite amusing. But in fact, it does really stipulate the type of service and treatment that people get when they come to Hammond's.